What's up, everybody? Happy Wednesday. Hope all you're having a great day so far. Okay. Let me get into today's episode of Days of Our Lives. Today's episode was damn good. I love today's episode of Days. So anyway, John Black went over to the Kiriakis mansion to go talk to Brady. Because Brady called him or texted him or whatever and told him to come over. So John comes over and Brady tells him he wants the truth about what happened between him and Kristen in the room. He want to know. So here go John Black raising that fucking eyebrow like he the Rock. I hate the way John raises that eyebrow. Like, why do you raise your eyebrow like that? I hate that shit. That shit do not make him look cool. So anyway, they start talking. John tells him what happened in the room. Well, John wanted to leave at first, but Brady told him, if you love me, you'll stay and tell me what I want to know. So John, Brady starts asking John, did Kristen back off? Like, did she pull away from him? He tells him, yeah, she got up, she stopped him and stuff from, they were about to have sex. She stopped him. And, she was going on with the rant or whatever. And Brady just wanted confirmation that Kristen really did love him. So John tells Brady Kristen was really going to go through with the wedding. He tells him that, Kristen was really going to go through with the marriage. So that's all Brady needed to know. So, John was hoping that him and Brady one day could patch things up, could really be father and son again. And he told Brady that Kristen still lied to him for months. She still played him. My problem with John is, bitch, you had something to do with it too. Stop playing. Don't try to put all of this on Kristen because she had plans or whatever to get revenge on Brady and John. Well, she really wanted revenge on John and Marlena, but she was going through Brady to do it. I get that. She was wrong for that. But John, you were just as wrong because you were willing to sleep with her and let your son walk in on it just to get her away from your son. But you were going to ruin your relationship with Brady at the same time, at the cost. You were willing to sleep. Not only were you going to ruin your relationship with your son, but you were ruining your relationship with your wife. All for the sake of getting Kristen away from Brady. There were other ways of getting her out of Brady's life. You didn't have to try and sleep with her to do it. Dumbass. So don't even try to put all the blame on Kristen when you had some of the blame too. So he just trying to get Brady to stay mad at Kristen but ease up on him. It don't work like that. If he's going to be pissed at Kristen, he need to be pissed at you too, because you tried to sleep with her in the name of getting her away from him. It's all stupid. It's all fucking crazy to me. So he leaves and Brady thinks, she really did love him, but he's wondering, do she still love him now? I think Brady's definitely going to take Kristen back. He's definitely going to want her back. I don't blame him. I think Brady and Kristen are hot together. I think they should be together. No doubt. He was even willing to adopt the baby with her. So that tells you he really is in love with that woman. Obviously, he wants to be with her, because if he was over it, he wouldn't give a damn if she really did love him or not. He would have been done. So clearly, he wants her back. Anyway, Kristen was at the park watching her little sex tape with Eric, which was funny. So she's watching the tape. She's watching the sex tape or whatever because she's ready to, expose the tape to get back at Marlena. So that's when she gets a phone call from Stefano telling her to meet him ASAP, like meet him right now. So she goes to, I guess, the other side of the park or whatever to go meet Stefano. He got his bodyguard standing there, so they start talking. he's asking her about EJ's plan to take over Demira. You know, he's kind of seeing if she had a hand in it too, because he know EJ had Justin Kiriakis helping with the legal part. So he knows Justin and EJ were in on it together, but he wants to know if Kristen has something to do with it too. But she assured him she did not, and he believes her. And he also believes Chad had nothing to do with it either. So Kristen was wondering, why did he want to meet with her? Do he need her to help him take down EJ? Which would make sense, because Kristen is on the inside. She lives in the Kiriakis mansion. She's the vice president of Demira. I said Kiriakis. She lives in the Demira mansion. She's also the vice president of Demira Enterprises, so she could feed him information. But Stefano tells her he doesn't need her help bringing EJ to his knees. He's got that all on his own. So now he wants to talk to her about her plans. And she thought that Stefano was going to try to tell her to back down or tell her to, get rid of the plan. But he told her, as long as she did what he told her to do, which was not to harm Marlena physically. He don't give a damn if she goes after Marlena, just don't physically hurt her. So, she stuck to her word and she didn't physically hurt her. So Stefano told her, if you're going to go ahead with this plan, be ruthless. And she said, like EJ was with you. And Stefano told her, no, like I'm going to be ruthless with EJ. I was like, oh, shit. Stefano is going to get EJ. I'm telling you, the hell that is about to happen to EJ. Stefano's coming with both guns blazing and a machine gun and a bomb and a Uzi. I'm telling you, Stefano gonna put something in that boy ass. I'm telling you, Stefano, I can see the look in his eyes. Trust me. He's coming for EJ's ass and Justin, because I know he gonna go after Justin too. I know it. So my thing about it is, he should go after Justin and EJ directly. Don't go after Adrian. I don't think he's gonna go after Adrian, Sonny, Sammy, or the kids. I don't think he's gonna do that, because his problem is with Justin and EJ. They're the two that ousted him from Demira Enterprises and the mansion. I would go after the two of him, but there's no telling what Stefano gonna do. So anyway, Kristen was looking at the tape again, and she decided to put the plan into motion. She got on the phone. She started calling the bishop, and she said it was urgent. So you already know it's about to go down. Marlena and Eric better watch their back. So anyway, Eric and Nicole are at the rectory talking and stuff like that, and she wants to know what Daniel told Eric. Like, what did she diagnose him with? But he doesn't want to tell her. He doesn't want to tell her what's wrong, but she's begging him to tell her. So he tells her that Dr. Jonas told him he was poisoned deliberately, like somebody's trying to poison him. So she's afraid and stuff like that. Maggie comes in, and she said she and Victor were driving by and stuff earlier, and they saw, because he was trying to build this school or whatever like that. So she hands him a $10,000 check from her and Victor, which I think was lovely. I think that was the nicest thing to do. Victor has become a real philanthropist since being married to Maggie. Maggie has really turned Victor around since they got married 2 years ago. Like, he's really turned her around for the better. So, they start talking and celebrating, and Nicole leaves to go get some sparkling cider. And Maggie and Eric started talking, and Eric wanted Maggie to try to get Victor to back off, Nicole. You know how Victor is with Nicole. He always got some slick ass comment. And, he pretty much says, Nicole is a good woman. She has a lot to offer. She's, she deserves some happiness in her life. And unbeknownst to them, Nicole is outside the door listening to what they're saying. She got tears in her eyes. So Maggie leaves. Nicole walks in acting like she ain't know Maggie left. And she tells Eric that she heard the conversation. And Eric said he meant every word. I can definitely see Nicole and Eric hooking up. I want them to hook up and become a couple because Nicole deserves so much better. Like, she deserves to finally have a husband and kids, because I'm tired of the writers killing off her damn babies. Like, she already done had 2 miscarriages, which is fucked up. She was supposed, if her kids were alive today, she would have a son and a daughter right now. But thanks to the writers, she doesn't have anything. I think it sucks that Sammy gets to have 4 kids and a grandbaby and a fiance and living in a big mansion. But what the fuck does Nicole have? She doesn't have no husband. She ain't got no boyfriend. She ain't got no kids. It's fucked up. Nicole deserves her life. She deserves a good life. And I hope eventually her and Eric can have a good one. Some people want her with Brady, but I don't want her with Brady. I feel like Brady just uses her. Brady is willing to marry other women, have babies by other women, but he never wanted that with Nicole, which is fucked up. So Nicole can do so much better than Brady. And I hope it's with Eric. She deserves it, honestly. So anyway, Sonny and Will are talking at the cafe, and Sonny tells him they got the liquor license approved. So now by day they're going to be serving coffee, and by night they're going to be serving liquor. It's going to be like a hangout, after hours hangout spot, which I think is good that he's expanding the business, trying to make more money. I'm not mad at it. So Brent comes in. Isn't that his name? Is it Brett or is it Brent? I think it's Brent. He comes in and, Sonny's telling him about the liquor license and stuff like that, which is cool. But Sonny feels that him and Chad need Brent's help to turn the place around. So he definitely wants to work with Brent at the cafe, to help turn the place around and go over some new plans. And you could definitely tell Will is jealous. You can see the look on his face, like by that little smirk he got on his face and the eyes, you could tell he jealous. I see it all over his face. So they're sitting there talking about plans, and Will gets a phone call from Sammy telling him, warning him about Adrian and, that she might try to meddle and she might do something or whatever, just giving him a heads up to watch out for her. So anyway, Brent leaves. Will and Sonny are, closing down the cafe, and Will says he's going to go home and relieve Gabby of her duties with the baby. And Sonny says he'll be home in a little bit. I don't see good things on the horizon for Will and Sonny. I just don't see it. I feel like something is definitely either Brent or Adrian or both are going to interfere in their relationship. Some shit is going to go down, and I would hate to see that happen because they were such a good couple together. And it's obvious Sonny does love Will. It's obvious. Anyway. So Justin and EJ are sitting up at the Brady pub having a drink and talking about, their coup. The fact that they took over Demira Enterprises. Well, EJ took it over and Justin helped them. And they're happy and stuff like that. And EJ, is asking him, about Adrian, how she feels about it. But Justin doesn't really want to talk about it. So EJ, offers Justin a job at Demira Enterprises as chief legal counsel, overseeing EJ's legal team. He told Justin to think about it, consider it, and he hands him a contract. So EJ leaves, and in comes Adrian. She's starting to get on my fucking nerves. She comes in telling Justin that she had a blowout with Sammy, and she needs to talk to Justin or whatever. And Justin is telling her that, you know, they need to stay out of Sonny's life, you know, out of his personal business and stuff, because he's grown. Justin gets a phone call and Adrian's upset. She looks down and see the contract. She's picking it up, being nosy, reading it. Justin comes over. She's talking about, oh, I know you're not going to be working for EJ and stuff. Talking about something, once you get involved with the DeMiras even further, it's going to ruin your career. And she's pretty much kind of ordering him not to sign that contract and work for the DeMiras. And Justin is telling her, you don't run my life. I'm grown. I always protect my family. I'm going to do what I want. And I agree with Justin. If this is what he wants to do, it's what he wants to do. Adrian needs to realize something. It's okay to care for her family and be concerned, but she's trying to control them and tell them what to do and what not to do. And they're grown ass men. Adrian need to go sit her miserable ass down somewhere and go, don't she got a company to run or something? Like, get her a job. She's irritating. Go do something with your life. So Justin walks off or whatever. She's trying to tell him about the video with Bernardi. He walks off. She's looking, you know, upset. She looks down at the video and says that Sammy is not going to ruin Sonny or Justin's life. So now you already know she's on the warpath. This bitch is dumb. She's about to straight ass ruin her marriage. Bernardi's wife and son and stuff, you know, his little boy. And she starts asking Sammy questions and stuff, and then try to accuse Sammy of manipulating her son and accusing EJ of manipulating her husband. And Sammy's telling her nobody's manipulating nobody. They're grown. They made choices and they know that Sammy was innocent. And Sammy gave her the reason why she shot Bernardi. And, you know, Adrian sees it as another excuse. So Sammy tells her to just back off and stuff like that. And Adrian talking about, or else what, you're going to shoot me too? I'm like, this bitch is crazy. So she wants to know. So she's asking her all these questions about Bernardi, and Sammy says she doesn't even know Detective Bernardi. But of course, Adrian doesn't believe her. So she accuses Sammy of trying to turn her son against her and stuff like that. And here's my thing. Nobody's trying to turn your son against him. Like Sammy said, Adrian is turning Sonny against her all by herself. And soon she's going to lose Sonny and she's going to lose her husband because you won't back the fuck off. It's okay to have concerns, but you need to chill the fuck out. They're grown. So she leaves. Sammy's pissed, throwing shit all around. She calls Will to let you know, to warn him about Adrian. She pours herself a drink. EJ comes in. She tells him about the blow up and stuff like that, about what's going on. And they're getting all cozy on the couch. Let me just say this. That portrait of the two of them is butt ass ugly. I do not like that portrait. It's ugly. So they're talking about how they're going to be a power couple and run Stefano's former empire, and they're doing their little evil laugh. Sammy, EJ, y'all better laugh now, because trust me, Stefano's coming for that ass. That's all I got to say. He's coming for you. And it ain't going to be pretty. Anyway, I hope all of you have a great day. And I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day.